Hi, I'm Tim Tuller, canon for music at St. John's Cathedral. I'm going to say just a couple of words about the music for this Sunday. Our prelude will be Concerto Number 2 in B flat major by Handel. And this piece is actually a transcription done in the 20th century by the great French organist Marcel Dupré of one of Handel's many organ concertos. Handel really kind of invented this form. And it comes from in the days when Handel was actually directing his own oratorios. In between acts, when the singers would take a break, Handel would dazzle the audiences with these wonderful organ concertos that he himself would play. Handel was a very highly renowned organist and improviser, and he would often conduct his own works, and he'd play a little portatif organ, which is a small little organ with a small keyboard, had no pedals, so these works had no pedals originally. And he would direct a small orchestra, and he would play these little organ concertos to show off, and they're just sparklingly wonderful pieces. The audiences loved them, and they've been very popular ever since. After they were published, there's been several organists and composers over the years who've transcribed them for solo organ. And on a modern organ, that works very well because you can play both the original organ parts that were contained inside, as well as the orchestral parts. And it comes off as a very convincing whole. I will actually be playing Handel's original organ passages on the west organ, which are the pipes over the great west doors. And then the front main organ will be playing the orchestral parts. And so you'll be able to hear the back and forth between the two very, very clearly. Our offertory anthem is Never Weather Beaten Sail by the English composer, poet, and physician Thomas Campion, who lived in the late 1500s, early 1600s. This particular piece actually dates from around 1613. And it's unusual in that both the music and the poetry were written by Campion. The poetry is especially noteworthy, and several other composers through the ages have written music for it. But we're actually singing Campion's original music, arranged for 4-part choir. It's a very simple, sort of hymn-like, straightforward piece. It's probably Campion's best known piece nowadays. Our postlude is the Prelude in G by J.S. Bach. It actually comes from the Prelude and Fugue in G, which is one of Bach's more famous major organ pieces. An interesting note about this piece is that Wilhelm Friedemann Bach, who was J.S. Bach's eldest son, used this piece to audition for an organist post that he saw in 1733 at the church at St. Sophia's Church in Dresden, Germany. And his playing of the piece dazzled the judges, and he easily won the post. He's an interesting character, a renowned organist, almost as much as his father, great composer as well. But he had a sort of a problematic personality. He died destitute and an alcoholic in the end. It's a very sad story. I hope you enjoy the music this Sunday.